Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Where we last left off, we were basically just reintroducing ourselves to Verona, the Imperial Agent, after I had a brief hiatus over the Christmas and New Year of 2015. And we spent some time speaking to our companions here on board the X-70 Phantom. When I was reloading the game, obviously it gives you a brief bit of storyline and interlude of about what's happening. And obviously Agent Verona, formerly known as Cipher Nine, is basically now a free agent who apparently is going to be interceding whenever and however she can, depending on the circumstances, which is pretty much how I want to play her. Obviously with her history with Imperial Intelligence now being removed, and basically acting as almost like a bounty hunter in a way, almost like a mercenary. I thought, obviously, between last video and this one, I did end up spending some of my common data crystals. I bought some item modifications for another character I may be playing in the future. But when I was on the Imperial fleet on board via Ken Space Dock, as it's called, I decided that Verona decided a bit of a makeover. It's been a couple of months. I didn't want to change her appearance too drastically. After all, she is going to be the same person, but maybe make her look less like an Imperial agent now that she's no longer under the Sith Empire's direct rule, so to speak. And so I just picked up this little outfit. There you go. Obviously we need to heal up. Yeah, I just thought a more casual looking outfit would be more appropriate. I'm not sure how it looks, what it looks like in combat. We did pick up a new blaster rifle, the Primordial Blaster Rifle, and if you want to know what items make up this outfit, obviously, we are keeping the earpiece, but I have concealed it. We are keeping the covered wrist entry armor. We have Canderous Ordo's vest, some relaxed vestment hand wraps and boots, Mandalore the Preserver's belt, and Ulic Queldroma's pants. And of course, the only dye I have is in the chest piece. It is a no primary colour, secondary medium grey colour dye. And yeah, that's basically how it looks. I did want to change her hairstyle as well, let her hair down so to speak, but the hairstyle I wanted changed her hair colour just slightly, and I wanted to keep it a fairly dark red, so I just kept with the original hairstyle. But we are now on our way to the planet of Ilum to help a Moff there undergo Operation Dark Ice. So let's go see what the situation is. Where is Ilum? Ah, it's in the unknown regions. The mountainous ice planet Ilum is home to one of the Jedi Order's most distant outposts. Nestled between snow-covered crags is an enclave used by the Jedi for generations, a shelter from the cold and a launch point for journeys into Ilum's exotic crystal caves. These caves produce some of the most rare and powerful lightsaber crystals in the galaxy. Ilum hosts no indigenous population, although a number of larger animals survive in its environment. Its temperatures fail to reach the extremes of Hoth, but it has never been a target for colonization or occupation. Oh, wow, that was quick. We didn't even have like a hyperspace travel. Holy hell. Guess they speeded that up in the update. Oh well. Let us go report to Grand Moff Regus. It does look like the loading times have definitely speeded up slightly. I noticed that when we were loading, say, the Imperial fleet or the Phantom, the loading was going reasonably quickly. the true test is planets like Alderaan or maybe Tatooine. I think Nar Shaddaa also has a long loading time. We've taken Ensign Temple in our party. I've given her just some troublemaker outfit. It's purely cosmetic now, due to the changes that they did with the release of the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion. A companion's armor no longer has stats. It all goes down to your character's level and their influence ranking. And she will be a healer. Sorry. My microphone's in the way that I can't see the healer icon in the bottom left hand corner. Okay. There's a flashpoint here, Directive 7. Level 20 Sith Assassin, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? That's a very good question. Let's get down to the planet's surface. Looks like we've been de-leveled to level 52, which is probably the maximum level you're meant to be when you're actually here on Ilum, which is fine. And here's Ilum in its entirety. I think most of this area is part of the Republic's landing point. Obviously, we may not be going in that direction too much anyway, unless we're doing a heroic mission while we're here. Obviously, G4T does have a heroic mission available for us. I think we can pick up their missions from a terminal somewhere, probably in the Imperial base camp. But we'll speak to the droid anyway, see what it has to say.
What's the situation? You're suggesting poisoning their climate controls with your coolant to force them out of their camps?
So, Heroic 2 Plus Poisonous Strategy. Sabotage the climate controls and defeat the Jedi. Okay, yes, I remember this mission very well. This is where I was a bit rusty with my bounty hunter, and that's where we actually died. Yeah. But that was originally a Heroic 4 mission. But obviously all Heroics now have been set to a Heroic 2 Plus. And you can now use this heroic transport item to go directly there, basically. Because it probably will give us... Let's have a look. This is the button I need. Yeah. You need to pick up a lot of these supply crates. It's a thing that we don't really need to worry about just yet. But they are important for the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion. Actually, that gives a hell of a lot of experience as well. 86,000? That's about 8% of my current level. Huh, interesting. Let's pop down to the lower level first. See what's there. Holy hell, that's a hell of a drop. Help! Actually, I'm really scared to move now. case I accidentally fall off the edge. I don't have vertigo. At least I don't think I have vertigo, but I haven't been up many high buildings or at many cliff edges to test myself. And I am slightly wary of doing so in the first place. Okay, I know what's down here. Okay. No! Ooh, made it. Okay, we'll be down here later on. Is there anything for us here? Let's have a look. Specialty goods, modification vendor, companion customization vendor. Hello.
You won't find a better bargain.
Change, say, Ensign Temple's appearance. Do we want to, is the question. Probably not, to be honest. I
Come back anytime.
I like keeping the default looks, especially since we've had him in our party for so long. It's like changing Verona's appearance. I wouldn't want to change her after I have, like, recorded, what, 80 parts of the series so far? It just wouldn't be the same.
I see 3 flaws, Major. You've split your forces, you're vulnerable in the air, and you take our enemy for idiots. You think that Jedi isn't expecting this? Out!
Yes, sir.
Agent, the demise of Imperial Intelligence notwithstanding, I look forward to seeing your best work.
I look forward to doing my best work.
Adegan crystals. Imperial scientists can now transform these glitzy bits of rock into the most powerful stealth technology in the galaxy. We want every ship in the Imperial Armada fitted with this tech. An unstoppable stealth armada.
You said something over hollow about Republic interference.
To succeed, we need 2 things. To control Ilum's crystal supply, and to bring our fleet safely to Ilum for modification. Ilum's no place for a war. Narrow passages, sharp jutting rocks, and the coldest wind you ever felt. But that Republic Admiral wants a war. He sent Jedi Master Jarek Kaiden to lead the Republic's elite alien armies on the ground. Kaiden's pinned us in.
If they want a war, we'll give it to them. How do you plan to counter Master Kaiden?
I plan to kill him. The Jedi think of Ilum as their planet. Only 2 of them were here when we arrived, but they have ruins scattered around the place. The ruins housing Master Kaiden's base are too small for anything but a strike team, and they're surrounded by cliffs full of Duras shock troopers.
You don't expect me to go on a suicide mission without a strategy.
Our only chance is to lure the Duras shock troopers into the open, where they're vulnerable. I've established fake supply depots between here and the ruins. Master Kaiden is over-aggressive. He's already mobilized the shock troopers to capture the depots, clean out the Duros at the supply depots, and then assault the ruins base.
Okay. So we need to defeat the Northern and Western Duras squads. We can do that. I think while we're clearing out the Northern squads, we can do the heroic mission while we're at it. Need to activate. As a bonus mission, we can deploy 4 turrets.
Come on, be a man.
Great. Hello. Oh, we have a new friend. Hi. There's another turret. Well, not too rusty, it seems. I don't like those, There you go. I hate those turrets because they tend to have a knockback ability. That really frustrates me. That's something that will probably never change. Oh, that's some Republic forces. They're not the Duros. Let's see what other abilities we have. We have the volatile substance, which works when we poison them. Is that right? Yeah. Oh.
Get out.
There you go. One group down. We need to activate one more turret. There's one up here. That's the bonus complete. So we need to sabotage the climate controls and defeat the Jedi. There's probably a bonus here as well, I imagine. Can we... What's our sleep button again? We do have a sleep button, don't we? Where is it? That's a good question. Where is us? Oh, there it is. Sleep dot. Oh.
Come on, be a man.
Trying to see how much damage they actually do to us as well. So there is a bonus. Actually, it's a staged bonus as well. Wow, there's a lot of people around here. I suppose since it's a heroic that even... Find my words. That even endgame people can do. To try and get items that boost your influence, it'd be reasonably important. Well, reasonably active. It is late in the evening. Oh, hello. Didn't realize we got your attention. Keep our energy relatively charged while we look for these climate control stations. I think that's them there. Oh crap. Crap. Okay, this is not good.
Come on, be a man.
This is really not good. What the... Why is this resetting? We don't want to bite off too much, otherwise we'll just end up like we did with our bounty hunter here. Riena's doing fairly well though. Ensign Temple, that is. Keeping herself alive. Yeah, I think our bounty hunter ended up pulling 2 such groups. There's one of those climate control stations over there. Get the bonus out the way first. Excellent. We're leveling up really quick, quite reasonably. Stage 2 is to destroy Republic speeders. Oh, hello. Oh well, that works out then. Need to find a few more speeders lying around. Probably on the outer edge of the base. Like you, for instance. Ah, there's one over there.
Get up.
And one more. I could go for that one, but I'm not sure if someone wants it over there. They've aggroed that group, so I won't be too much of a dick. We'll deal with this group again. Whoops, that was bad. Perfect. Okay. Access to Republic Communications Network, which I think is just around this corner. I think we may have to fight a boss here. Actually, speaking of bosses, there you go. Ah, you. For the Empire, indeed. access the mission drop box, which will be back inside the Imperial base camp. Okay. So we just need to actually sabotage the climate controls now. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. You can do it. Now we need to wait for the climate controls to respawn, unfortunately. Oh, like there. Excuse me? I'm sure I did it before the Darth there, but oh well, apparently not. Well, that's really annoying. Yeah, I noticed.
What would be appreciated?
Ow. So, I don't know how we got that many champions against us. Are they champions? Elite, sorry, not champions. Champions have the silver and gold star on them. I'm blaming the Darth, though. The other player character. Oh, well, hopefully the respawn of these items goes quickly. Oh no, that was one. We did get one. Maybe it was our fault. Maybe when you do this, the enemy like spawn in. Doubting myself now. Unless he backed into another group somewhere over here, maybe. Which is also a possibility, I guess. Yeah, we're halfway to level 64 already. And we've done, what? Two halves of a mission? It really made leveling a lot easier. Probably will be another climate control station relatively nearby, but since we're near this one, might as well remain just a little bit more patient. A little bit more patient. Let's have a look.
Think well of me.
There you go. You think how many people might be actually doing this quest at any one time, and they've... looks like they've kept the respawn time the same. Oh well, so be it. Nice. Oh. You're back again, are you?
Get out.
go, it's respawned. Oh, and defeat the Jedi. Of course, we need to defeat the Jedi to actually complete the mission. And I bet we both activated at the same time, so we had twice as many Jedi appear. Okay, okay. That would make a lot more sense. So it was both our faults. Yeah, there you go. Mission complete. Good amount of experience, 2 glowing data crystals, 5 common, and 1 of these locked supply crates which we won't need for a good long while, but the more heroic missions we do now, the better really, for when we get to the final, or the latest expansion I should call it. We'll go deal with the Western Duros squad before we end this video. See, I don't want these videos to go on too long, but we might as well make a little bit more progress in the main storyline while we're here on Ilum. I haven't really just appreciated the scenery of Ilum. I know graphically it's not so great anymore compared to games that are being released nowadays, but, you know, they do put together some really interesting landscapes just to sit back and view on occasion. Ow. I was hoping that the evasion that came off our combat roll might have preventing them from knocking me on my ass, but apparently not. That's the Duros shock troopers taken care of. Now we just need to infiltrate the Jedi Master Kaiden's encampment. How much experience will this give us, actually? 200,000? Holy hell. It's not so much of a complaint, it's just they made the game really easy to level up now. wonder if we... Is there a bonus here? There is. Two more Jedi to defeat, and that's another bonus. It's another 43,000 experience. Now, of course, and the Jedi Master himself is hiding behind a force field like the coward that he is.
Is there trouble, Master Kaiden?
No, Admiral. My guests have simply arrived sooner than expected. Rest assured this war can only end one way.
You're very confident for someone who's cornered.
Cornered? Hardly.
You are on Jedi land, and I'm only going to ask once for you to leave.
I have a counter-proposal. You disappear, and the Empire will show mercy to you and your soldiers.
A generous proposal. But we both know I could never accept it. The crystals your Empire hopes to turn into a weapon of mass murder are visible signs of an invisible truth. The Force. A Jedi does not kill until forced. I would sooner kill every Imperial on Ilum than allow these crystals to be desecrated.
Those crystals are no more sacred than my ear.
I almost feel sorry for you. Troopers, join me for the Republic!
See, that's only impressive when Samara does it. The Jedi Master himself defeated. Let's see if we can quick travel. We can. Let's start at the Imperial Outpost. We'll turn in the bonus mission from the heroic that we did earlier. And then we'll go see the Grand Moff once again. See what the next stage of the operation here on Ilum happens to be. A lot of snipers and operatives around. It is a popular class though.
This is a military matter, Malgus.
You appeal to the Dark Council for help. Here I am.
Master Kaiden is dead.
See, Malgus, we have everything under control.
Members of the Dark Council are not convinced. Darth Malgus, I'll just be observing for the time being.
Observing, hmm? Before his death, Master Kaiden ordered an army of Kalish mercenaries to take our only functioning crystal mine. We need the crystals. We need that mine. I want the Republic's Kalish army destroyed. Show the galaxy the price of allying with the Republic.
How do I fit in?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The victory on Corellia cost us nearly 1/10 of our forces. That's hardly a rate of attrition we can support, is it?
Does this have something to do with the mission, Malgus?
The Kalish are warlike, ritualistic people. In my brief time on Kali, I observed the ritual by which they chose their war leader. Challenge their general. Win their respect, and they will defend that mine to the death. For the Empire.
Aliens. You want us to recruit aliens?
I didn't realize the battle on Corellia was so costly.
New planet, new contest. We can't fear the past. The mine is at the end of a crystal cave, with several Republic outposts guarding it. Sure, challenge the Kalish general, then bring me his head.
Situation on the ground may make one or both options untenable.
I will not trust the Empire to mercenary freaks.
If we don't bolster our forces, there will be no future for the Empire. Go to the mine, gather the weapons of the Kalish warriors, and plant them in the ice to initiate the rite of challenge.
Darth Malgus has a point. I don't really like the Dark Council, but I'm not a racist compared to some of the Empire. I'm having to think now.
Get up.
Is Verona a racist? Did I ever play her as such? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Okay, had to double check there. This is thinking in my head. Did I play as a racist? I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. So, these Kalish mercenaries hired by the Republic are now going to be our next challenge. And obviously we have two options in which to deal with them. And we have a new mission here. Oh well. We'll end this video here. I'm still not... Yeah, anyhow. When we come back, we will continue our exploration of Ilum. We need to go into the Pontite crystal mines and obviously deal with the mercenaries one way or another. Either way, we need to obtain all of the Kalish weapons and bring forth their leader and obviously resolve that situation. So, obviously when we come back, we'll play a bit more of our Imperial Agent. This of course has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Feel free to comment, obviously if you so wish to of course, and I'll see you for even more of our time here in Ilum next time. Until then, bye bye now.